What's good, YouTube? It's your man Hill Prime 97 here. Um, just found out how to do something over the weekend, and the one thing that was holding my progress back as far as when after I make the beat on Maschine is the tracking out part, cause I'm kind of used to the way I was doing it on the MPC, the 2000 XL. I would track out my beats and do live drops. Like a lot of people program everything, every part of the beat they'll program it into the MPC, and all I gotta do is press play, and all their programs and all their sequences, I should say, are they have the drops in them and stuff like that. I never really did it that way. I would always track my beat out into my software and do what you call it, what you call that, track mutes, basically. Going to track mutes and take stuff out, take the snare out, take the and add little things and do it live, do live drops. And I always wanted to do that with Maschine, and I was trying to use Maschine with Cubase for LE, and I don't know what the deal is with Cubase, but you can't really do it that do I was trying to use the virtual outs basically in my Maschine here. Maschine has like eight to 16 virtual outs. I'm not sure how many, but I only need like I only use about 5 or 6 of them. But I know it definitely has 8 virtual outs, and I wanted to route that into Cubase and do live drops, you know. But I found out how to do that on with Ableton Live. So I have a light version of Ableton Live. I have Ableton 8 Lite that I got with that Behringer 61 key keyboard controller that I just sold a few weeks ago. Um, I've been lucky to have that. It came with Ableton 4, and then it instantly upgraded to Ableton 8 Lite. So Ableton is crazy. Um, so I'm basically just using Ableton to track my stuff in and master and add effects to it and stuff like that. Boost my drums up, beef them up, stuff like that. So I'm gonna get into it. So I'm gonna put the camera on the screen, and I got a beat right here. Basically got some vintage MPC 60 filters on the snare and the hi hats. I have a SP1200 on the filter on the kicks. All right, and they're layered too. But let me go to the sample here. Sample's real crazy. It's sort of a love song. I've been on sort of a love kick. I don't know what the deal is, but alright, so I made the beat already in Maschine. This is standalone right here. So what I'm gonna do is, what you do is you make the beat in standalone Maschine, not the plug-in Maschine, but the standalone. Just go ahead and make your beat, and then after you make your beat, save it, and then close it out, and then go into Ableton Live. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up Maschine as a VST inside Ableton Live, and then use your virtual outs to track out your the beat that way. Alright, so I got the beat right here. I'll press play. Alright, so that's the beat. And so I'm going to close this. I already have it saved. It's called Love Joint. So I'm going to close this out and click in on the screen here. Go right into Ableton Live. And alright. So what you do is you got these excuse this shaky camera work. Alright, there we go. What you do is first you want to open up a Maschine VST. So go to your plugins and go down to where you see Maschine, and drag Maschine into the MIDI section. Just drag it right in there, and you have Maschine opens up. And once you do that, you want to where it says new project right here. It says new project. Excuse the camera. There we go. New project. You want to open that up and choose the open. And I'm going to go to where my projects is. For some reason I gotta go through all this stuff to get to my projects. Users, Jason. I know the path by heart because I do this a lot. It might not open up to where your projects are, so you gotta find out the path that it's on. Go on the Maschine. Once you get into Maschine, hit the projects folder. Alright. And it's called Love Joint, I believe. Alright, so I'm gonna open that up. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you. For some reason, when you open it up, the BPM will be 120. So you gotta remember what BPM you had it at in Maschine. And I believe I had it at 91, I believe. So I'm just gonna change the BPM in Ableton Live to 91. And so that's one thing. So maybe you wanna, when you save your beat, you can put the BPM in the title of the song. You could, like Love Joint 91. You know what I mean? So you can remember the BPM. I mean, you can always go back into Maschine standalone and open it up, open the project up, and see what the BPM is too. All right. So I opened up the song I did. This is a Maschine VST, and we're gonna play it. Hit the play button on in Ableton Live up here. Alright. So you can see it plays. I'm gonna just put this down a little bit right here so we can get to where we're gonna make some audio tracks. Alright. So all you do is right click right here, and it says insert audio track. Hit that, and then once you do that, you can just hit Control T on your keyboard for however many audio tracks you need. I'm gonna just hit Control T. Just a quicker way to do this. Let's see, I'm gonna have a kick right here, a soft kick right there, a snare, close hi-hat, open hi-hat, and then the sample. So want to track out about six different sounds. So I chose to do 6 audio tracks. Okay. So what you do is you want your Maschine. You go in here, and first I'm gonna do my drums first. All right. So what you want to do? Move this up a little bit. All right. What you want to go to where it says sound right here, because you want to track out a sound. First, go to the group where your drums are, and my drums are in group B, which is highlighted right here, and right where it says out, press the out button, and right here where it says main, I'm gonna hit the kick, my first kick. I'm gonna put that kick on out 2. Alright. Now my other kick, I'm gonna put on out 3. Always start on out 2. For some reason out 1, I don't know, that's like the master out or something like that. So always start on out 2. Alright. My other kick, hit the pad that it's on, I'm gonna put it on out 3. So first kick is on out 2, second kick, salted kick is on out 3. My snare, I'm gonna put that on out 4. Just click until you get to out 4. Close hi-hat, I'm gonna put on out 5. Alright. Open hi-hat, out 6. Alright. Now all my drums are tracked out. So now I'm gonna go to my sample. Sample, you can choose I usually choose group. I mean, if you do sound, that's each pad. And if you do group, that's the whole group. So all the sounds in that group are gonna be on whatever out you choose. So I chose the group. Drums, I go to sound, and for my sample I usually go to group because I do the whole group. Alright. And all you do is go to the out button right here, hit the out, and your screen might look different because I'm using Maschine 1.6. I have the 1.6 software update. I never switched it to 1.7 because I think you lose your beats when you switch operating systems. You know, so 1.6 does what I want it to do. I don't think I'll ever change my upgrade my my OS unless they come up with like maybe time stretch or something like that, or something crazy. But time stretch I usually use for battery has good time stretching, battery and contact, so really don't need it because I can open those up as plugins and use the time stretching that way. So I'll probably stick with the 1.6 update. So yours might look a little different, but it's still basically the same concept. All right. So you went to I got in group A. That's where my samples are. All right. So basically, let me see where I left off at my drums. All right, 6. So out 6 is taken for my open hi-hat. So I'm gonna go to out 7 for my samples. All right. So once you do that, you're done with this. Basically, you're done with the Maschine. You know, don't close it out. Just get it out the way. Next, you want to come here to there we go. to all your outs. So we're gonna start with audio. Your first one. My kick is right here. So what you do is you go down a little bit so you can see where I'm at. Alright, there we go. Alright. Hopefully you can see this. I don't want to scroll too far to the scroll. There we go. Alright. So what you do is the first one right here. If you can't see this, you go all the way to the far right of your screen and click on the button so you can get this part of the menu, I guess. And so where it says extension in, you want to choose Maschine. Alright, and you're going to do that for all of them. Maschine, because audio is coming in from Maschine, so it makes sense to click on Maschine. Hope you guys are understanding how me when I'm explaining. But it's pretty simple stuff. It took me a while I found a video online and he really explained it well. And so once you do that for all of them, you go down to the second box, and that's where you choose the out and Maschine that you use. So my first kick is on out 2, second kick is on out 3, I know. Snare is on out 4. My hi-hat, close hi-hat is on out 5. Open hi-hat is out 6, and my samples are in out 7. Alright, once you finish that, you want to click on in for each track. In, and your N is going to be in orange once you click on it. Alright? And as you can see, I'm hitting the Maschine pad. Oh, I forgot the other thing you got to do is you want to arm the record buttons. This circle right here. You want to arm these buttons right here. These buttons right here. And all you do to do that, you can click on one, but if you try to click on the other one, the first one that you did becomes it's deactivated. So what you got to do is when you click on it, you got to hit Control at the same time on your keypad, your keyboard. So while you hold down the Control button, you go over and click on all these tracks to arm them so you can hear them. Alright. Alright, so you see all my stuff is tracked out individually to different tracks. And then my samples. Alright. So that's basically how you do it. And all you do now is you come up here to where it says record. Alright, hit the record button and the play button, and it's going to record the beat. see it's recording. Each track. I got my kicks right here, I got my other kick, got my snare, you know. Samples right here. Alright. I'm gonna stop that. And you can add effects. Go over here to your right here and go to your effects, and you can choose a, let's see, let me choose some crazy effect and choose a filter. See what kind of filters they got. I don't know, so many I don't even know what to use. Audio effect rack. Let me put the swirl on it. So I'm gonna put a swirl effect on my samples, which is in audio 7. Track number 7 is where my samples are. So just drop that in there, drag and drop basically.